Having slain the great beast, and done all that could be done, he retired far to the northeast. There, rising atop the great spire, he held the sunrise in his right hand, and the sunset in his left, then brought his vision into reality. Weary pilgrim, your journey is at last over. Here you enter the final refuge, the first true sanctum. Pilgrim, you now enter the palace of the Creator. Thus reads a collection of signs found in the Minecraft Forever world of a man who, as of October 2025, was entering hospice due to his worsening terminal illness. This is no normal world. This is a forever world that, by now, has likely outlived its creator. I held off on making this video because this is not a topic to cover casually, and the intersections of terminal illness, gaming, and content creation were initially very difficult for me to piece together in my head. Yet, this world and its legacy deserve to be seen and experienced. In his final Reddit post, Ventierion, the world's creator, said that the thought of even one more person having some silly misadventures in this place that is so special to him would bring a smile to his face. Well, Ventierion, this one's for you. At the end of this video, I'm going to include some information about the Worldwide Hospice Palliative Care Alliance, which provides care to individuals nearing the end of their life. By donating, you're helping to support organizations like the one that cared for Ventierion in his final days, and truly honoring his legacy outside of Minecraft. I don't entirely know where we are right now, but we're parked right in front of this nether portal. I assume maybe we're supposed to go in here. Let me look. There's a path of torches leading two directions here. There's some portals out in the distance. This is kind of creepy. I mean, I guess we'll just be on our way. We're going a million miles an hour right now, and let's see where we end up. Why is the world like purple and stuff? Ugh. Okay. The creator, place of the creator. What does that mean? Whoa! What is happening? Why is there like a force field looking thing? I don't know what's going on, and it's kind of scaring me. I'm gonna turn off shaders for a second here. Look at this. Are these all the different banner patterns that he's got around here? I think I need a little bit of gear. What we really need is food. But we'll take some gear for now to be able to explore this place a little bit more effectively. What on earth? What is going on here? What are we doing with all these axolotls? What kind of plans do we have in place for them? We've got a bunch of frogs. We've just got a whole barnyard over here. What is going on here? Are we trying to collect all the mobs? Does this do something? I don't think axolotls are used for any farms. That is quite the scene. I don't know what they're all doing in there. I don't know that that's compliant with the animal regulations, you know? Huh? To factory? Oh, okay, I guess I'm going. Oh, there is water. There is water. Let's see if I can put my shaders back on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What is this? What am I looking at right now? This thing's huge. To the main entrance. We'll check that out in a second. Is this an iron farm? Below ground? And then this is just... These are all villagers. Oh, that's so loud. He's a master toolsmith. He's got... Look at all these trades. He's got so many master toolsmiths. This man was not short on resources, I'll tell you that. He's got all the diamond tools and gear that he could ever want. Oh, we got different types. Yeah, we're doing our brewing. He's just an apprentice. That is a lot of villagers all stocked up in this one underground area. I haven't seen an iron farm quite like this. I want to go see the main entrance of this place and see really what we're dealing with. I feel like I've been tossed into the middle here and don't really know what's going on. What is this? Having slain the great beast and done all that could be done, he retired to the northeast. There, rising atop the great spire, he held the sunrise in his right hand and the sunset in his left. Then brought his vision into reality. Weary pilgrim, your journey is at last over. Here you enter the final refuge, the first true sanctum. Pilgrim, you now enter the palace of the Creator. I don't even know what to make of that poem. I don't know if this is talking about passing away, or if this is reference to some sort of lore within the world, but wow. To have this sitting here in this world, that's pretty special. Let's go this way, and then we'll head up towards the... whatever this is. Wow. What a view. This is not your typical, you know, this is kind of a side tangent, but I think building has become, maybe I'm wrong here, I'm not a builder. I think building has become very one thing, right? Like there's a good way to build, and there's the good building styles that you need to follow, and you want to make it look medievally, and you want to make it match the theme, and you want to use the gradients and the different color palettes and all that. This breaks those rules. This doesn't make sense. This isn't a regular fantasy medieval build based on 30 different building tutorials, right? This is creative output. This is something completely unlike any other world. Am I back where I started? Oh! Silly me! I thought one habitat of axolotls. Oh no! I think the blue ones are the rare ones. If I'm remembering correctly, I bet he was breeding all these guys so that he could get a bunch of rare blue axolotls. We didn't really have enough animals on the other side, so we need our mushrooms, we need our camels. No, I don't have any money, dude. Woo! Oh, what? This is sick looking. I haven't seen much of the world down there, so I don't know this for sure, but it seems like he's compressed everything into one area, whereas, you know, people will like building little villages here and there. He's compressed everything into his main base. Oh, a happy guest! I want to see what the happy guest is named. I really need some food, though. So the villagers downstairs weren't enough either. I mean, we've got to have separate rooms for each of them. Are we in the middle of a cloud? We're in the middle of clouds. That's why it's so foggy. Because we're so high that we're running into clouds. Alright, let's find some food. Oh. Sorry to intrude, gentlemen. I'll be going now. Probably some food up here. Oh, food! Beetroots, potatoes, carrots, and sugarcane. The 4 food groups. Ah, what a cool... I love the stained glass windows. Ah, the beacon's over there. What are you doing here? And why? Let me do a little jumpy. Oh. Listen, I don't always use my eyes. Kingsley. He slays the king. If I just fly high enough, will the lead break? There's just these biomes. They serve no purpose. And I love it. I love how he just makes these random builds around here. He's got a deep dark... And he even recreated the structure of it too. Nether Waste Spire, no, it's not Nether Waste, Bone Soul Sand Valley, whatever it's called. I love how he doesn't just do like he takes parts of the actual landscape. It's not just the blocks. He could have just had a flat little thing here and maybe, you know, a little river to make it look nice. No, he's gonna go out and do the full giant pillar from this biome. That's so cool. Look at this view. What an incredible experience. That this world is out here and that we get to enjoy the sunset over this crazy base. How incredible that we get to see little parts of this man's life. I am going to time set day so that we can actually see and admire what's going on here. See, like this wouldn't be considered a good build, right? This isn't some fancy, perfect medieval castle, nice gradient, just, you know, perfect. It's just a cool design that he wanted to do. And it looks incredible. That's a smart way to do lightning rods. I get so many like little ideas from these world tours. So it goes up into here, and then there's this star that makes all the beacons yellow. Oh, this is such a cool place. All right, Kingsley, let's get you back to your home here. You've done well. I am going to give myself an Elytra because I want to see as much of this world as we can. Let's see what else this world has to offer. I love this gigantic water elevator here. Does this happen? Is this a thing that occurs? A floating island like this? Or was that built? Automatic tree farm? This transmits a redstone signal when the trapdoor... Oh my gosh, it updates the... That's crazy! I didn't know that! I'm showing my ignorance here. I'm just gonna... It's an XP farm. You put an infestation potion on them and then somehow they start taking damage. Oh, from the campfire. Let's head back to the nether and see what some of those other directions, those other portals that we found, where they lead. Oh, well this is different. Hello? Oh dear. This looks a little precarious. Okay, here's our portal to the place of the creator. And then we've got all these other kind of scattered portals. It doesn't seem like there's a central nether hub. There's the redstone workshop there. I'm glad they're labeled. End portal. And then there's just more portals just out in the distance over there. It's kind of creepy looking. Let's check out the end portal. Okay. Let's see what he's got in here. A lot of shields. Getting ready for combat. Let's see if he's done anything with the end. Okay. He's got a stairway up. What's my eye line here? What is this? Transporting what? Shulkers. He's trying to get shulkers, I would imagine. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's too much that was done with the end that I can tell, at least, other than trying to transport that shulker. The amount of time it had to take to get all these banner patterns, all these different armor trims, it's kind of crazy. Is this something of note? Oh, okay. I can't show what these blocks up there spell, but they're very angry. I don't know what it's directed towards. I'm trying to figure it out. Huh? There are very angry words up there, and then there's just all It's just all these axolotls. Is this more of the trying to get blue axolotl breeding thing? And he was very annoyed by the odds? Why is the floor jukeboxes? Okay. Quit it. Leave me alone. Okay, just another village. So again, it looks like these are potentially some places that he used to get villagers from. He does have a cat here, just sitting on the roof. Still, you can see the base on the horizon. That's so cool. And here comes the sunset. Oh, I didn't even see this one. This one's cool. Oh, look at that. That's a cool cave. He's even got deep slate diamond ore in there. But I still have not found the storage room. This goes up higher. Oh. What's that? How do I get up there? Oh my gosh. Have there been water elevators? This... Ooh! Here's what I like to see. We've got our banner patterns. We've got our different music discs. We've got the special music discs. We've got cakes, trial explorer maps, resin clumps, a bunch of different goat horns, a bunch of the different sherds. We've got the armor trims here, some different rarer ores, some banner patterns here. I wonder, a ton of different food, including sniffer eggs. Well, okay, that's not a food. I guess it could be a food. Scaffolding. He likes his scaffolding. Tons of different plants. Is this his storage? I mean, it would make sense. Again, everything about this place is out of the ordinary. It's different. It's not your typical Minecraft mega base that you may be used to seeing. He does it his own way. This is really cool. I don't know if this is his full storage room or if he has something elsewhere. Oh! Hello, welcome to the Palace of the Creator. A few things to note. The palace is a little laggy as I put too many villagers in the Iron Redstone Trading Hall. There were a lot of villagers. In the factory. Remove a few if it's causing issues. 2. The starting chest by the east exit to the living area has some netherite gear, food, and emeralds to get you going. I wish I'd come across the... I'm taking this book. Where is it? By the east exit to the living area. Here. Hold on. Hold your horses. What an interesting way to sort blocks. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Here's some of his actual stuff. Oh. I don't know if there's shulker box viewing mod. I guess these are all empty. Spyglass? Did I say spyglass? A spyglass! Now we can zoom! A sword. I'll get a pickaxe. I'll get a sword. We're good on armor. We're good there. Oh, look at that. Totems, spectral arrows, maces. Dude, stacked. We will take some of this, though. Do we have some golden carrots? Golden apples. Even better. The east exit of the starting area. This? No. This? That's the ticket. That is a lot of emeralds. And here we go. Here's the shield. The shield with the symbol. I can only assume this is kind of the symbol of the world here. Ton of shulker boxes, tons of golden carrots. This is what we were looking for. So he did leave his gear. Oh, I want to wear the armor. Oh, look at this. Look at all the stuff that he has. And here's the full look. What? This is netherite? I didn't realize it could look so golden. That is sick looking. Oh, I love that. And there's the shield. We are all set. I wish we'd known about this before. Okay, what else does this book have for us? Behind the east waterfall on the north wall of the main hall is long-term storage. The east waterfall. Hold on. Behind the east waterfall on the north wall of the main hall. This has got to be the main hall. Ow. The north wall. Okay, north wall. East waterfall. Oh! Thank you, book. Okay, behind the east waterfall on the north wall of the main hall is a long-term storage. It has the lava forge, chests with wood and stone and lots of other stuff, and space to add more. Again, it goes along with everything we've been talking about. This is unconventional. This is different. This is somebody being creative and doing their own thing and figuring out their own system. And I think that's brilliant. You would not look at this and be like, yeah, this is what I expect. You know, this is just how it goes. This is so unique. This is such a unique way of doing things. Number 10, the long halls upstairs, accessible through the main hall, has a breeding pair of every breedable overworld animal, as well as a brown panda, brown mushroom, and blue axolotl tank. We definitely saw the axolotl tank. 13, floating islands around the palace were manually mined and constructed, and they are hollow inside. Yes, I did manually tear down and rebuild an end spire. Number 14, the chests in the main living areas, here, are a bit of a mess, but contain most collectibles, such as all music discs, banner patterns, sherds, armor trims, mob heads, and some rare blocks. Number 16, I always meant to spice up the exterior of the palace, but never got around to it. Maybe some ideas for a first project if you intend to stay for a while. What a cool idea! Taking this world and living in it and adding to it. That is brilliant. Number 17, have fun. I hope the gear and the palace can make this an enjoyable starter base to go forth and conquer with. By Ventierion. Goodness gracious me. This tour is very different in a lot of ways. I think it's incredible. I'm all for these long-term worlds. I've enjoyed these types of long-term worlds for a long time, whether that's anarchy servers, whether that's forever worlds, these long-term, raiding servers, conquest servers. Long-term worlds are amazing. And to be able to use it for an experience like this, to have this world, which isn't going to be played on by its original player anymore, and him being like, you know what? I'm going to put this out there. I'm going to put this out there so that other people can see this. Other people can enjoy this world that I've spent all these years in, and they can add to it if they want to. I think it's a beautiful thing. I'm so glad that he shared this on Reddit, and I think it's so cool that he wanted this world to continue living on. What a neat experience to be able to look at this world, to be able to look at years of this guy's life and the things that he was able to accomplish in this world. What an incredible world. What an incredible experience, and what an incredible thing to do to post this when things are taking a turn for the worst. To let people experience the things that you've done in your life, even in a way like this virtual world. We leave behind a lot of things. When we leave this life, we leave people behind, we leave the impacts that we've made behind, we leave our possessions behind, we leave our creations behind. And it's pretty cool, even though I don't know this guy, to be able to take a little peek into his life, into this world that he spent so much time on. The Worldwide Hospice Palliative Care Alliance is a group of healthcare providers focusing specifically on end-of-life care. They work in over 100 countries to help reduce the suffering of over 73 million people needing the extra care and support. If you've enjoyed seeing the virtual legacy of Ventierion, please consider donating to the WHPCA to honor that legacy and help bring care to those who need it. One of the reasons I love long-term Minecraft worlds so much is because they capture parts of people. Forever worlds breed creativity and stories. If you'd like to join a community of people who love and share forever worlds just like this one, check out the Forever Worlds United Discord link in the description. We want to preserve worlds like this one and showcase the creations people make over the years. Oftentimes, people's creations remain even after they themselves are no longer with us. So go and create, because you never know the impact your creations will have on others, even in a little block game called Minecraft.